Assalamu alaikum. Hello, my friends. I'm Dr. Mads Gilbert. I'm talking to you from Norway. Between 193,000 and 514,000. It is a colossal number, and behind every number, there is a human being, like you, like me, a family, parents, children, grandparents, grieving their losses. There has been a systematic attack and wiping out of complete families in Gaza. This is a horrible situation where the Israeli occupation army are committing 3 crimes at the same time. Ethnic cleansing, collective punishment, and genocide. We need to do more. We need to stop this now. As we are speaking, people are getting killed in Gaza by bombing, through starvation, through diseases that could have been treated. We need concrete action against Israel. Boycott, divestment, sanctions. You need to do more. You need to do more. You need to do more. I need to do more. Every one of us. We're living in the history books now. And history will tell who stood up against this genocide, against this apartheid system, against this slaughter of the Palestinians in Gaza, who turned their back on them, and who supported Israel. You have to decide for yourself. Which place do you want to have in history? Shukran Ikhtir. Thank you very much.
As I came home yesterday, my 5-year-old daughter, who was watching the news the previous night with me, saw images of what was going on in Gaza. She said to me, "Dad, what have you done about the videos you was watching?" That absolutely broke me. So today, with a heavy heart, I have been an active member and supporter of the Labour Party all my life. Since the age of 14, I believe in its views and principles. But unfortunately, under the current leadership, the Labour Party has let me down. I can no longer be part of this institution after its sport of an apartheid state that is killing thousands of innocent people. I've been killed over 25,000 people in the last 100 days. It's with a heavy heart I leave the party I always loved.
Bantuan yang diberikan oleh warga-warga dunia melewati pintu perbatasan Israel dirusak oleh warga Israel. Lihat bagaimana biadabnya Yahudi mengajarkan kepada anak-anak mereka untuk membunuh umat-umat muslim. Peradaban dan gaya seperti ini bukanlah suatu hal yang baru bagi mereka. Membunuh, membantai, dan menghabisi umat-umat muslim. Semoga Allah Subhanahu wa taala menjaga saudara-saudara kita.
אנחנו במחסום תרקומיה. תראו, חבר'ה פה לא מפחדים, בחורות, בחורים, איזה יופי. עושים את המשאיות של החמאס, בצורה, איזה יופי, תראו.
Wilayah Israel semakin kacau di tengah eskalasi mencekam di Timur Tengah. Tentara IDF tidak hanya menghadapi serangan rudal musuh, tetapi kini juga terlibat konflik dengan polisi militer Israel. Kericuhan antara polisi militer Israel dan tentara IDF terjadi di kamp tahanan SD Eteiman di Gurun Negev, wilayah yang diduduki Israel, pada Senin, 29 Juli 2024. Polisi militer menangkap tentara Israel yang diduga melakukan penganiayaan sadis terhadap para tahanan Palestina. Setidaknya 10 tentara cadangan IDF dicurigai terlibat dalam pelecehan tersebut. Menurut Middle East Eye, salah satu bentuk pelecehan itu adalah pemerkosaan dengan benda tumpul yang menyebabkan tahanan meninggal. Operasi penangkapan ini memicu bentrokan brutal antara polisi militer dan tentara IDF di SD Eteiman. Banyak pendukung polisi militer juga menduduki dan menggempur markas IDF serta melakukan aksi unjuk rasa. Pada Senin malam, pengunjuk rasa juga menargetkan pangkalan kedua tempat para tentara diinterogasi.
Is of the opinion that the state of Israel's continued presence in the occupied territory is unlawful.
Akibatnya, ICJ mendesak Israel harus hengkang dari wilayah-wilayah yang diduduki sesegera mungkin.
By 11 votes to 4, is of the opinion that the state of Israel is under an obligation to bring to an end its unlawful presence in the occupied Palestinian territory as rapidly as possible.
Pandangan hukum para hakim pengadilan tertinggi PBB yang berbasis di Den Haag, Belanda itu merupakan yang paling keras sejak konflik Israel-Palestina berlangsung. Tak hanya itu, ICJ juga mewajibkan Israel membayar semua ganti rugi yang ditimbulkan.
By 14 votes to 1, is of the opinion that the state of Israel has the obligation to make reparation for the damage caused to all natural or legal persons concerned in the occupied Palestinian territory.
Israel juga harus memindahkan semua warganya dari wilayah-wilayah itu sesegera mungkin.
By 14 votes to 1, is of the opinion that the state of Israel is under an obligation to cease immediately all new settlement activities and to evacuate all settlers from the occupied Palestinian territory.
Lebih lanjut, Dewan Keamanan PBB, Majelis Umum PBB, serta semua negara wajib untuk tidak mengakui pendudukan Israel sebagai tindakan yang sah termasuk memberikan bantuan.
By 12 votes to 3, is of the opinion that all states are under an obligation not to recognize as legal the situation arising from the unlawful presence of the state of Israel in the occupied Palestinian territory, and not to render aid or assistance in maintaining the situation created by the continued presence of the state of Israel in the occupied Palestinian territory.
اللهم انصر إخوان المسلمين في فلسطين يا رب العالمين. اللهم انصرهم على عدوهم نصرا مؤزرا يا قوي يا عزيز. اللهم احفظهم بحفظك يا حفيظ. اللهم سدد كلمتهم. اللهم قو شوكتهم. اللهم احفظهم في دمائهم واحفظهم في أموالهم واحفظهم في أعراضهم واحفظهم في أرضهم يا رب العالمين. اللهم عليك بعدوهم وعدوك عدو الدين. اللهم خذهم أخذ عزيز مقتدر. اللهم شتت شملهم. اللهم فرق صفهم. اللهم اقذف الرعب في قلوبهم. اللهم اجعل الدائرة عليهم واجعل تدبيرهم تدميرا لهم. اللهم عليك بهم يا قوي يا عزيز فإنهم لا يعجزونك. اللهم أرنا فيهم عجائب قدرتك. اللهم أرنا فيهم عجائب قدرتك. اللهم أرنا فيهم عجائب قدرتك إنك أنت السميع العليم.